Hi, writers. Welcome back. Today is our last day reading an Eric Carle book and writing about some of the true facts that Eric Carle puts in his storybooks about animals. So you'll still need your book today to do some writing. I hope you've been learning a lot of facts about the animals in his books. So let's look at the front cover of our book today and find out what animal we're going to be learning about. What do you see? If you said a firefly, you're right. This is a firefly. Now, we don't have fireflies here in California, but if you go to the opposite side of the United States, the eastern part, you might find fireflies. In fact, I went on a trip to the eastern side of the United States and the south, and I was able to see some fireflies at night, and I had never seen them before. So let's look at the title, and I want you to be thinking about what might happen in this book. Help me read it. The Very Lonely Firefly. I wonder what's going to happen. Are you thinking about why the firefly might be lonely? What do you think? If a firefly is lonely, what do you think he'll try to do? Maybe find some other fireflies. Okay, be listening for those true facts, readers, about fireflies. Fireflies are part of the beetle family. Okay, The Very Lonely Firefly by Eric Carle. You're right. There's the title page. As the sun set, a little firefly was born. It stretched its wings and flew off into the darkening sky. It was a lonely firefly, and it flashed its light searching for other fireflies. So what does a firefly do to look for other fireflies? Yeah, it flashes the light at the end of its body. It glows. It's kind of like a candle. It glows and flashes and attracts other fireflies. Do you think it's going to find another firefly so it won't be so lonely anymore? What do you think? Yes, it's going to find another firefly, or no, you think he will stay being a lonely firefly? Let's keep reading to find out. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was... What is the light? Yeah, it's a light bulb. Lighting up the night. Hear that noise? They hear the firefly. Aw, he found a light, but it's not a firefly. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a candle flickering in the night. What's going on? I love that this book has speech bubbles. The people are hearing the firefly, but they can't see it maybe. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. I'm noticing a pattern. The firefly is seeing different things that light up, thinking it might be a firefly. It saw a candle and a light bulb. What else shines light that the firefly might think is another firefly? Do you have some ideas? Let's see if one of your predictions happens in the story. But it was not another firefly. It was a flashlight shining in the night. Quiet out there! The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a lantern glowing in the night. Sometimes, instead of a flashlight, people have when they're camping a light called a lantern that they can hold, and they turn the light on, or they light the light with a little tool that puts fire on the light and heats it up. Should we read the speech bubbles? What is it? Hey, stop fighting. I wonder if they're hearing the sound of the firefly and they think it's fighting. The firefly saw several lights. Several is a word that means many or a lot, and flew toward them. So maybe like 2 or 3 lights it saw. But they were not other fireflies. There was a dog. What do you think lights up on a dog at nighttime? You might have seen this before if you've gone outside. Animals' eyes glow. Grrr! Bow wow! And cat? Meow! An owl, their eyes reflecting the lights. Hoot! Still no firefly. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a car's headlights flooding the night. Look at all those speech bubbles. Hey, look, the cat and the dog and the owl. Look, wow, it's beautiful. What do you think they're talking about? Maybe the firefly. The firefly saw many lights and flew toward them, but they were not other fireflies. They were fireworks. What do you think it is? Fireworks, sparkling and glittering and shimmering in the night. Wow, how beautiful. How confusing if you're the firefly. Where is the firefly on this page? I see the owl and the cat and the dog. And I see the family. I don't see the firefly. Maybe he's hidden by all of the lights. When all was quiet, the firefly flew through the night, flashing its light, looking and searching again. Then the very lonely firefly saw what it had been looking for. A group of fireflies flashing their lights. And if you can notice, readers, on this page, it lights up. Wow, what was the firefly looking for in this story? Yeah, other fireflies, you're right. And how did the firefly look for other fireflies? It searched for glowing light. What were some of the things that they thought were a firefly, but it wasn't? Can you think of them? A flashlight, car headlights, animals' eyes like the dog and the cat and the owl, a candle, a light bulb, so many things that the firefly thought was a firefly. So there were some true facts in this story hidden. What do fireflies do? Yeah, they flash a light. They glow at the end of their body. So I'm going to see if there are some more facts that Eric Carle put in his book about this animal. Fireflies are not flies. Wait a minute. Their name says fireflies, but they're not flies. They're soft-bodied beetles. They have a light that blinks on and off in the night to attract other fireflies. So attract means that they want the other fireflies to come to them. So they'll flash their light on and off, and the other fireflies will see it and fly towards them. This light is a cold light. It does not give off heat. So scientists don't know why that is, because usually things that have light on them are hot, right? Like my candle. If I were to touch my candle, it would be really hot. But a firefly's light is not hot, it's cold. There are about 2,000 species of fireflies in the world, and approximately about 50 live in the United States. But remember, not in California. You'd have to travel to a different state to see a firefly. Okay, writers, it's time for you to turn to this page where it says what I learned about fireflies. You can write one sentence or more sharing what you learned. And then you'll have completed all of your writing today. So I want you to pick your favorite page and send me a message on Parent Square, or you can send me a video, or you can go onto Flipgrid and you can read your favorite page and the facts that you learned. Thanks for working hard as a writer today, but also as a scientist. Bye, writers.